welcome to the Shoe Raider Drawing School, and today I'm introducing you to the amazing, wonderful Sarah McIntyre. Who
Hello.
is, what would you call yourself, an illustrator or a cartoonist?
Illustratrix.
Illustratrix.
And I sometimes write too.
And you sometimes write too. So, but you have a kind of cartoony style, I would say. How would you define a cartoon?
Oh, a cartoon could be anything. It used to be just was bubbly eyes with dots in it,
Yeah.
but now it's. I think I'm a comic artist actually.
A comic artist.
I do
that's
lots
good.
of speech bubbles and,
Yeah.
and thought bubbles and things like that.
Yeah.
I like comics.
You like comics, and your kind of books. We'll show you the books in a bit. And I know when I first met you, I was actually sitting behind you at a meeting, and you had your sketchbook out and you were drawing people, and I was so impressed because I thought I'm not doing that, and I really should be. Have you got your sketchbook with you?
I do. You know, actually, that same place I was sitting behind Roz Asquith, who was
right.
drawing, and I was like, "Oh, she draws much better." So I was having sketchbook envy.
Like when it's
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, here's a picture I did with Chris Riddell. He drew this side, and I drew that side.
How extraordinary! Yeah,
So, and
that's so neat.
oh, I know. It's just here's the Edinburgh Book Festival. I drew a picture of all the stuff we got up to.
We'll pan across that in a moment.
I
Yeah,
drew a tree.
and
That's
a
from
tree.
Greenwich
Just
Park.
like that.
I like drawing.
Yeah,
trees.
Greenwich in London.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's me having tea with Robert Smith because I was a bit down one night, and I thought, what would cheer me up? Oh, drawing a picture of me having tea with Robert Smith.
And when did
from
you?
The Cure.
But when did you do that? When you got home, or
I think
while
it was
you were
quite late
there?
at night when I was. No, I wasn't actually having tea. This is just me imagining me.
This is
having
you
tea
imagine it, right? Yeah.
because I thought that would be quite funny to draw.
But I mean, did you draw this on your lap watching the TV, or
No, I
in
think
bed,
it was
or-
actually. I think I had the Guardian. There was a magazine there, and I just saw his face, and it's so
Right.
iconic with the big
Yeah.
horrible lipstick
Yeah.
and the hair. That I thought, oh, that would quite cheer me up to imagine having very very posh tea with Robert Smith, and he's saying, "Take 1 ounce or 2, my dear. I said, just a bit of milk, please." And this is exactly what it wouldn't be like. He'd probably be all like rock and roll and.
Fantastic.
But that just made me laugh, so that's what I did for an evening.
Because I know you put a lot of your drawings onto your blog, which
right.
is Jabberworks.
Livejournal.com.
Jabberworkslivejournal.com, and a lot of your drawings they're actually quite autobiographical, and they're kind of charting your life. It's almost a diary.
I'm very vain. It's all about me.
But I like that, and there are these little bits about when you were young, and you had a teacher that kind of really inspired you, didn't they? In one of your
quite a few,
drawings.
actually. Yeah, I still have one who emails me.
Oh,
And
right.
and he knew me when I was 5.
Oh wow!
It's Charlie Brown is his name. And he's not even in Peanuts. He's just really named Charlie Brown.
And perhaps I would explain why you're in pirate
Oh,
outfit.
I'm in drag. No, I'm doing a new pirate book called You Can't Scare a Princess.
Which is good because I've seen her before. I've actually got some little clips I can edit in there.
Cool.
When you were young, did you draw all the time?
I did, yeah. I mean, I wasn't actually very good at drawing. Kids say, "Oh, you must have been so amazing when you were young," and actually I was a rubbish drawer. But it's not about how good you can draw, it's about the fact you love it. And if you just keep drawing and drawing and drawing, eventually you end up better than most people. So that's my tip to everyone who wants to draw, is just draw and draw and draw and draw and just love it. Don't play with it, have fun, don't worry about how good it looks.
Sometimes it's the last man standing, isn't it, that wins. And some people are just incredibly naturally talented, but they don't do anything with it.
Exactly.
And other people really want to do it, and by just working at it, you kind of get there in the end, don't you?
Yeah.
Because you want to do it.
I mean, you're drawing all the time. I always see these videos, and you just draw non-stop. It's brilliant.
But I know I feel I don't draw enough, actually.
Yeah,
Because I have to do all this writing, which gets in the
Yeah.
way, you know. So
poor writers.
it's not easy, is it? And I was wondering would you do a drawing for us?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Could I film you drawing something?
Absolutely.
What would you draw for us?
I think I'll draw Captain Waffle because he's a
Captain
really silly
Waffle.
pirate. He's
Right.
from You Can't Scare a Princess.
And he's from You Can't Scare a Princess. I'm going to get her to sign my copy.
Oh, yeah?
Later. Yes, well, I'm going to have to do that a bit later because I haven't got it here. Never mind.
We're going to draw Captain Waffle from You Can't Scare a Princess, and he's a very, very silly pirate.
Brilliant.
So I start with 2 mad eyes.
Yeah.
Actually, nose.
Do you always start with eyes?
Not always, but I did today. So I thought that would be a good way to start with kids.
eyebrows.
And then, eyebrows are good. You've got very silly eyebrows.
Yeah.
I've had 2. Yeah, my publisher has a lot of them. Let's see. And then a big pirate hat.
Yeah.
And ears with hair growing out of them. Always good. Big moustache. Big happy mouth. Because he's a bit silly.
Have you drawn him quite a few times?
It's funny because I just went to Ireland recently and I had this evening with Oliver Jeffers and PJ Lynch.
Yeah.
And they said, "Could you draw one of your characters?" I'd never actually drawn him this way, like without.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually in a book. He's got little hair things. And Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge, and luckily I did it, and everyone else was following along and drawing with me, and they came out really well.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how well everyone's Captain Waffles were.
Yeah, if you take your time, then people will kind of follow along, won't they?
Yeah.
If you describe what you're doing.
And I do little mouse in the hat.
All right, yeah. It's the details, isn't it? I think if you want to be an illustrator, isn't just... Well, I don't know, with a certain kind of illustration, it's not just doing the one thing, there's all the little incidental details that go with it.
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
Make it exciting.
Yeah, the kids love details, like having
do.
some fluff on the hat.
Yeah. Great.
Big feather. And you can hide lots of things in his beard. So I can put a fish head in it.
Right.
That's the fun, is having the kids like tell me what to put in his beard.
Yes, I was watching that earlier. Yeah.
Little tail. I think he has snails in his beard in the book as well. Snails. He's not very hygienic. My characters never seem to be very hygienic. Neither are the children.
Oh, while I'm at it, can I point out the red spotty frock that goes with the pirate outfit?
Oh yeah.
This drawing is the reason why Sarah is dressed as a pirate. Actually, she's just been performing to lots of children. And what do pirates say?
I'm not very good at that because I'm American and I have a hard time doing Cornish accents, so the kids have to do it for me. I used to have a Texan pirate for a while. It wasn't quite right, but that's all right. Anyone
I think the American accent has kind of grown out of the Cornish accent, though, hasn't it? I think
there you go.
That's terrific. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah. So, what can I say? If anybody wants to ask you things, can they write in the comments box below, and I'll maybe send them to you, and would you answer them?
Yes, sure. I'd be happy to.
That's brilliant.
There you go.
There we are, Sarah McIntyre, and it was Jabberworks.
www.jabberworks.co.uk.
Brilliant. Oh, that's terrific, Sarah. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. And thanks for watching. And if you've enjoyed that, if you've enjoyed that, you keep coming back to the Shoe Renner Drawing channel on YouTube, where we're going to have lots and lots and lots more stuff for you. And in the meantime, keep drawing, drawing, drawing. Practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye. Well, I hope you really enjoyed that, and if you did, why not click and watch Illustrating with Lynn Chapman, another interview I did with a fabulous illustrator. Or just try the mystery drawing. Go see my other channel, Draw Stuff Real Easy, and make sure you are subscribed so you get lots and lots more stuff like this. You take care now. Bye bye.